So I'll give you guys a good stage, but had a mental error. This is stage 6 from November's match, and although I made a mental mistake, this is some of my best shooting I've ever done. I dry fired pretty much for the entire month of November, 15 minutes a day, what I normally do. I have a few things I wanna work on, but I'll let you guys watch the stage, and then we'll go over it. So, let's break it down from the start.
Stand by.
So right off the bat, good draw time, good hit. Did I need to do, looking straight at the target, transition solid. I've been working my transitions a lot, because I needed to get better. I wanna get faster on my transitions, but good shooting, good transition times, good splits, given the distances that I'm shooting at, and I was doing everything right I needed to do, except here. I think this split on this target could have been a little faster. It feels like it looked like I started moving before I got the second shot off. Yeah, so I was moving before I got the last 2 shots off, before I got my 2 shots off. Not a big deal. I probably should have taken this stationary to get better hits. It looks like an alpha, and I can't tell where the second shot is. But slide lock reload, not something that you want to do all the time. You kind of want to leave one round while you're moving. But Ellipsa, you're limited to 10 rounds. Sucks. It is what it is. New York sucks. But there's nothing we can do about that. Come in. Uh, I plant very hard, did what I need to do, looked to where I needed to shoot, planted at the same time, gun up, ready to shoot. This transition speed right here from here to here, really impressive. It just shows in my dry fire routine that it's actually working. To go from here to there in the split that I did it in, I'm very happy, very proud of myself. It's something I've been working on a lot. Now, this steal right here, we missed twice, but made it up on the third. You're gonna see first shot high and then second shot low. At this range, I'm gonna say that I was over gripping with my right hand pushing, and then I overcompensated with this my primary hand, and I missed low left, typical. But cleaned it up on the third shot. That cost me probably about a half a second of time. Not the biggest deal. Wish I would have got that on the first shot, but I didn't. Came in, reloaded, done up immediately. Uh, Shot paper, steal, cleaned up. Now, my error comes right here. Big mental error. Good shooting on the stage, but massive, massive mental error. I forgot to shoot the steal right here. And in my head, in my stage plan, I did my stage plan exactly what you guys just seen. I practiced it in my head and I ran it in my head. And every single time I went to this, I just so happens to be when I was actually shooting, I forgot to shoot it. Everybody that wants to get into USPSA, just know that the mental game is the hardest game. The shooting aspect of USPSA competitive shooting is the easy part. The mental game, the stage planning is the hard part. Very difficult. You can practice it to an extent. Obviously, you don't have time to design stages, practice them. It's just part of what it is. You got to shoot matches. It took me a solid 5 matches before I started not to make any mental errors, really, even though this was a mental error. It's hard. It's very difficult to remember these stages because for me, and I speak for probably a lot of people, you're limited to 10 rounds. The misses in the back of your head add up. It's it's an oh damn moment and it sucks. You miss at Lipsa, you miss anything, your stage is pretty much done. Out here, you have to be perfect. You can't, there's no makeups. Very rarely do you get a makeup shot and your stage goes according to plan. You have to hit everything. They build these stages in a very particular way to make sure that you're shooting majority of the time all 10 rounds with one makeup. Very rarely do they give you a sector of fire that doesn't that allows you to miss but doesn't hurt your time. It's unfortunate. Also, some of these stages have big time momentum killers, so people with legs can't destroy their older guys. Do I think that is it is what it is? I'll say that. But overall, I think I did very, very well on the stage, except the one mental error. I think I shot because of my mic and failure to engage, which was -20. I think I shot the stage at 68%. And I look back at it and did a what if had I shot this, I think it would have been high 80s, which is where I want to be. 2026, I'd really like to start shooting stages at over 80%. Right now, I'm around like 75% to 80%. I want to start shooting above 80%, and that's a goal of mine. But there's a lot of things in this stage that I did right, and there's two things I did wrong. And unfortunate, that's the way it is. You dry fire and you get better. Like I said, my error was right here. I started shooting and moving. I should have just stayed planted. And then my misses there. And then obviously the big mental error. My shooting errors were two. One mental error probably cost me a half a second, like I said. But not engaging the steel, -20. And that just kills your stage. Anytime you get minus points, you're done. Your hit factor is going to drop significantly. And unless you're super duper fast to make up that -20, you're just not going to make it up. And that's that for this stage. This was stage 6 from November. And I'm going to give you guys 2 stage breakdowns, and that's it.